Now, a special edition of Wake Up Washington, live from across D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. This is the WUSA9 Environment Matters Recycle Day.
All right, welcome back to our WUSA9 Environment Matters Recycle Day.
You got it!
All right, we got it. It was a mouthful, but we've been working on it.
We did it, the third one.
Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Larry Miller.
I'm Allison Seymour, and we're just really super excited to come out and meet people today as they come out and get rid of their old electronics and paper for shredding, and that's where we are right now, right?
Right, we just spoke with the family maybe about 5 minutes ago from Silver Spring that said they were bringing out their old electronics to get rid of some old items that they've been having in their house for like the last 10 years. So that's going to free up some space, make the home a bit more welcoming, make it a bit more airy.
Because you don't know what to do with that stuff, but that's where we come in.
Absolutely.
The other half of that is I have documents, like I have old schoolwork from my kids from like 4th grade.
Really?
And I'm not talking about like paintings and essays, I'm talking about routine math work and
stuff.
Wow. So, you know what, it's a good opportunity to come out, but also your old tax documents, old statements that you don't need anymore, you can come out and get rid of it today.
And speaking of those old tax documents, we can only get but so close, personal and confidential information here. But you can see a lot of these old documents are going to be shredded. That's going to get a lot of these old papers obviously out of people's houses, but most importantly, it's going to help the environment as well because they're being disposed of safely. Let's get to Michaela Lucero joining us from one of our other locations in Northern Virginia, the Washington Gas Operations Center in Springfield. Michaela, good morning to you, friend.
Michaela.
Hey, good morning, you guys. I'm also here with Matthew Torres.
We're braving the cold.
It is quite cold outside. We are all in a lot of... How many pairs of pants are you wearing?
Not enough. You know what I do have? I have all those, the hand warmers. They're tucked in everywhere.
Nice.
So, yeah, this is an operation
I've got
quite as well
pairs.
as Washington Gas.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it is cold, and it's going to stay cold all day. Here's a look at some of those current feels-like temperatures. Right now, it feels like 7 degrees in the district. It is cold this morning. Feels like 15 near to it in Manassas, 14 in Leesburg. Front Royal, you're feeling like 11 degrees, and it only gets worse the further west that you head. So bundle up if you are headed out this morning, maybe for the first walk or taking the dog outside. As we continue into this afternoon, things don't get a whole lot better. We're only making it to the low 30s. I think most of us will struggle to even hit the freezing mark for today. A good amount of sun, but that sun not really helping the whole temperature thing. As we head into tomorrow, temperatures improve significantly, but it is going to be partly to mostly cloudy, not a ton of sun, but hey, if you got to get outside, I would wait to do that until tomorrow. Monday, more sunshine rolls through and our temperatures continue to warm back up. So we do have at least a little bit of a warm up on the way heading into next week. Just one more real cold day. Now I'm back here with Matthew Torres.
Come here. Okay. Body warmth.
Body warmth.
Yeah.
We gotta bundle together. Hey, Matthew, who you got here with you?
Yeah, we got the president of the Washington Gas also braving the cold with us. First off, where's the earmuffs? Where's the hat?
I'm keeping the hands warm, hoping that it'll transfer to the ears, right? So, yes.
Well, environment matters here at WUSA9, and the recycling day, it's really a big opportunity for a lot of people to properly discard those items. Just explain Washington Gas and the contribution to making sure the environment matters.
Yeah, of course. We've been here 175 years. In fact, July is our 175th anniversary. We take it very seriously to give back to the community and make sure that we're doing our part. So we're thrilled to use our facilities here and to work with you, of course, and host Environment Matters Day and have an opportunity to come and recycle. You can stay warm in your car, so that's a benefit as you do the drive-through. So we're thrilled for the partnership. We're really happy to be part of it.
Yeah, as far as the company, though, anything moving forward, things to do, efforts in place?
Yeah, of course. So, we have, many of you will have heard, so as we continue to modernize our infrastructure, we have several accelerated pipeline replacement programs, which help us modernize our system, that helps us keep greenhouse gas emissions low, it helps us prepare for the future, and in doing that helps keep our forward operating costs low and prepare us for energy in the future. The other thing we talk a lot about is energy efficiency, right? Making sure that we're maximizing the value of that. And of course, we have lots of programs, whether it's helping with new appliances or helping you winterize your home or do things like that to use less energy. So of course, we talk about that. And then of course, we look for fuels of the future. What else might we do to bring lower carbon fuels into the district and do our part?
Well, thank you so much for your time. Again, the president of Washington Gas. You hear the trucks, you see the people, the cars are coming. Make sure
Unloading
you
them.
are coming as well. So we'll make sure to toss it over now to Topper and Caitlin in
RFK in the district.
Okay, yeah, we are here, and folks are just, you know, they're here, and this is some of the relics we're getting. This is an old Dell computer. Yeah.
And we're trying to figure out what this
I
is.
think it's an external hard drive. I'm not
I don't know.
100% sure, but it's old, and it's in a company that's not even around anymore. So
But the
thank you
boxes
for
are
bringing this.
filling up,
Exactly.
absolutely.
So we're going to put this in here, and boom.
We've got some TVs. Ooh, I guess they're getting recycled, so it doesn't matter.
They're getting recycled, and we have one bin in there already.
Yeah, and the line is really moving so smoothly. There are a lot of folks out here. We love to see it. We love to see folks doing their part for the environment because, like we said at the top of the show, whenever these electronics just end up in the trash, they end up in a landfill, and they sit there for years and years and really do some harm to the environment.
Yeah, I mean, it can harm the water, the aquifer, I mean, all kinds of things. And we're trying to make it pretty quick. We got a pretty good line going now. We got a rhythm here. We're at RFK. Lot 8, it's the first one as you come in Independence, and we're going to be here till noon, and you're going to stay warm.
Yes.
You're going to be fine. We'll pop in and pop out and get your stuff, and you can go do your errands.
And keep in mind, we also have the shredding truck on the other side of Lot 8 here at RFK for any secure documents you want shredded. And if you have any questions at all, just go to our app or website, search environment, and you can see a full list of what we're collecting. We've got some friends here waiting very patiently in line. Good morning, guys. How are you? We are live on WUSA 9. Thank you so much for coming out this morning.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for having it. It's really saves a lot of time, and you don't burn out your shredder. And plus, the electronic stuff, it's hard to really get rid of those, and everybody doesn't like that, the polluting the water and the CP, the different things. So we're really happy that they have it.
Well, thank you for getting up and coming by.
What are you guys dropping off with electronics today?
Old computers.
Oh, computers, okay.
Monitors.
Yeah.
Shred
They
stuff.
pile up, don't they?
Yes,
Yeah, they
yes.
pile
The
up.
old little,
All the
CD
million
and
bank
the
statements.
Walkman and those type things. Yeah.
Feels good to get it out of the house too, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So you did some spring cleaning on the coldest day of the year.
Yes.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
We appreciate you
Okay,
stopping
thank
by.
you. All right,
Oh,
so
it
we're
felt
here-
nice even just to get the heat from
I
their
know,
car there.
seriously. little ambient heat there. All right, so
Yes.
we're here till noon, RFK, Lot 8. Come out and see us. Electronics and paper. Now we're going to go back to Montgomery Mall and Chester and Michelle.
Yes, hello. Okay, so we're here at Westfield, Montgomery. Last time we checked in, I was talking about that it's cool to see these ancient relics people come recycle. And we just met Brad, who has 20 years worth of computers to drop off today. Brad, what's the oldest one we could find?
The oldest one goes back to 2001, and it's an old Dell Latitude. And I've had so many computers that I haven't been able to get rid of, so this is the perfect morning.
And was it kind of an accidental hoarding situation prior to that? Because I've been hanging on to some things, and this is such a good opportunity to shed some weight.
Correct. So my mother-in-law thankfully told me about this. I've wiped them a long time ago, but I didn't have a way to get rid of them, and I didn't want to put them in the trash. And then I saw this, and on the way to Home Depot, I decided to drop them off.
A way to make it extra productive of a morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for coming out. We've still got a line kind of building.
We do.
All right, so you'll go up there. They'll take your recyclables.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, stay warm.
Yeah, stay.
And thank your mother-in-law too. We
Yes,
appreciate it.
I know, waking up early with us.
Yes.
Also, kudos to him for getting his errands done in the morning.
Right. Yeah. Let's get out of the way of traffic. Yeah, he is headed to Home Depot. Not an ad there. So he's running errands, and you can do that too. Stop by the Westfield Montgomery Mall location. We're here until noon today. We are taking those electronics, as you know, as Brad is doing, and also we'll shred some paper for you too. So come bring out those two items. Those are the only two items that we are recycling, but we will take all the electronics. We're talking about old laptops, old microwaves, old cell phones, wires and cables and things that you don't need anymore. That's just kind of piling up in the closet.
We're excited to look back at the end of the day of the giant collection we've made. come on out and contribute to that collection. We hope to see you out here at one of our 3 locations across the DMV for Recycle Day. WUSA believes environment matters.
That's right. Environment matters. So we'll see you, and we'll send it over. Who are we going to next, producer?
I think we're going to take a little break.
We're going to a break?
Let's take a little break.
We'll be right back. Stay close.
Join us.